Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and we are taking a look at some more reverse retro jersey rumors, specifically in the Metropolitan division today, as Adidas Hockey the other day leaked out a couple of little spoilers for what we will see in these new jerseys. We're going to be taking a look at that in today's video. If you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below, and let's take a look at some of these rumored jerseys. Alright, so before we get too far into this video, I want to give a quick plug to our Instagram and Twitter handles at goalline_hockey. Links will be in the description down below, as well as playing throughout the video. And make sure to check out our podcast every Thursday night, where we take a look at the latest news around the league. We just had one this past Thursday talking about these reverse retro jerseys, a couple things on the Dallas Stars, as well as answering your YouTube comment questions in the last half hour of the show. So guys, if you want to check that out, make sure to do that and leave comments down below, because maybe your comment will be on next week's podcast. All right. So with that out of the way, guys, we are going to take a look at these jerseys, and they are really, I am getting very excited. Maybe not for my New York Islanders, but for pretty much everybody else, it's going to look pretty solid. We're going to start things off with the Carolina Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are going back to a Hartford throwback. We are going to see a gray jersey, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it is the reverse retro of what they had back in the Pierre Maguire days with the Hartford Whalers, so it makes sense why they would do that. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I understand why that was done. It's a clean look. You got the green, the blue. The question is, what are they going to do with the logo? Are they going to put canes across the middle? Are they going to use the flag logo? Are they going to use their regular, swirling hurricane logo with green and blue? We don't know yet. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that in particular. But we're going to see a Hartford throwback, guys. Pretty exciting in that regard. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, they will be going probably with their expansion jersey, but retro reverse. It will be the opposite. So we're going to see a red jersey with a blue and white shoulders, which is a pretty clean look. On the bottom by the cuffs, they had some stars there, which was pretty clean. And we may even see the Stinger shoulder patch come back for the Columbus Blue Jackets, so that is pretty exciting. Now we move on to another team there in the Metropolitan division, and I'm wearing their jersey here today. The New Jersey Devils. We're going to see this jersey, but retro reversed. We're going to see a full green jersey with red, the red striping up here, as well as the white right along there. This is going to be a clean look, guys. I'm excited. Listen, I love these Christmas jerseys. I may have to pick up this one as well. I know my Islander fans are going to be like, why are you buying Devil jerseys? I know. They are clean, though. But don't worry, though, because I'm probably going to be picking up the Islanders one, despite the fact that it is basically the jersey they had in the early 2000s. It doesn't have that weird bar striping like we've seen with Reebok when they rebranded to Reebok. Oh, excuse me, guys. When Reebok became the main supporter of the NHL jerseys in the 2000s. It will be a little bit different. We're just going to see the two solid stripes on the sleeves, which we saw in the leaked picture they showed of the Islander jersey. I'd love to see like a fisherman logo, a patch, or even the lighthouse patch, which we saw back in the day. That would have been really cool. Even the four stripes patch, just something. It doesn't look like the Islanders are going to have any of that on their jersey, but we did not see the shoulder patches for the Islanders, so we don't know. There may indeed be a shoulder patch like we saw in the early 2000s. The four stripes signaling their 4 Stanley Cup championships in a row back in the 80s. So will the Islanders do that? I don't know. Do I hope they do it? Absolutely. Do I want them to bring back the fishermen? That's also something I'd like to see. But I think we have to wait another year. 2022 will be 50 years since the Islanders were brought into the NHL. They'll be in Belmont. It's the perfect opportunity for the Islanders to bring in that fisherman jersey. So this is a little bit disappointing. It's a retro, which we're going to see, which honestly I'm not terribly against. I've been looking for that jersey online, and it's actually not that easy to find nowadays. If you don't want a Kyle Oposo or Blake Como or Mike Comrie jersey, Rick DiPietro if you want to get even more. So a very dated jersey. So I'd love to see a Barzell or a Lee with that jersey. So that would be pretty cool. So it's not exactly what I wanted, but I'm going to make the most of the situation, and I'm going to be happy with whatever we get. Just no black jerseys. Please, we are done with that, with the Islanders. All right, New York Rangers. Guys, they're going back to Lady Liberty. It almost seems certain. We've been hearing on Twitter recently, the Ranger fans are going to get what they want. It seems like, inevitably, they will be getting the Lady Liberty jersey. We saw recently, I'll show the picture here, the shoulder patch, the New York Rangers shoulder patch, which we saw in the 90s, which was also on the Lady Liberty jersey. There you go, guys. So it seems almost guaranteed. 90 to 95%, I could say with certainty, that we are going to see Lady Liberty back with the New York Rangers, and maybe Capo Caco or Alexis Lafreniere on the back with Lady Liberty on the front. That's a pretty clean look for the New York Rangers. If I was not an Islander fan, I would pick that up, but you guys know how this goes. That's my drawing line. I will not buy a Rangers jersey ever. Ever. All right. Philadelphia Flyers. We move now to the Pennsylvania teams. I don't know why I messed that up. Pittsburgh Penguins, all right? The Penguins are going back to a reverse retro from what we saw in the 90s with Mario Lemieux. It's Pittsburgh right across the thing. You got the Penguin logo on each shoulder. Pretty clean look. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. But again, the Penguins don't have those weird, crazy jerseys, so it's a nice throwback. I don't like the word mark. It's a classic look for 1 year. Whatever. People will buy it. It's clean. Good job by Pittsburgh. And then on the other hand, we got the Flyers. And I got a little bit excited because we saw the jersey they were showing. It was a full black jersey with just orange stripes and possibly an orange logo like we saw the Lehigh Valley Phantoms do in their Winter Classic a couple years ago with the Hershey Bears. Full orange jersey and just a couple black stripes. That's what it was. It was the other way around. We saw the Flyers do this, but I don't know, it did not look as good. And this reverse retro is brutal, guys. I like the jersey they had in the early 2000s better than what they are trying to show us here. A lot of teams are straying away from those 90s looks, Islanders, but a lot of those other teams have been embracing it. So it's not the way, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, but I'm excited, guys. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of cool jerseys. We haven't even gotten into Washington yet. Guys, it's pretty much official. We are going to see the Screaming Eagle logo come back for the Washington Capitals with the Capitol Dome building on the shoulders, which have been confirmed by Adidas, which they've shown in their leaks. So, guys, it's getting exciting. We will probably, if you're wondering, when are we going to find out about these jerseys? When are they going to start getting revealed? Some of them have already been revealed. The Boston Bruins, the Vancouver Canucks, more than likely the Anaheim Ducks, the LA Kings. Those jerseys have kind of been released already. But guys, let me know in the comment section down below, which of these Metropolitan jerseys are you most excited for? Even you Islander fans, are you really going to be serious and say the Islanders? But guys, let me know your feedback in the comment section down below. And if you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and let's see these reverse retro jerseys.